Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on another team from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Demon Deacons will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So California's offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye week sometimes can take away your rhythm, and that might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Wake Forest offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, and how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
There he goes! He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Demon Deacons have this offense rolling. To the ground, he's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Oh, they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Finds his back in the middle. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cal!
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Arkansas is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Hogs have gotten up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Carolina. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. Punt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now staring at a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Lets it fly. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Golden Bears send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They'll go right back to the run. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. QB draw. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Demon Deacons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Here comes the option. Quick toss. And some room to work. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. And the Demon Deacons are rolling down the field. They'll try the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Church. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. They punt it away on fourth down. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Makes his man miss. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll give it to him again. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here's the handoff. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. All the way back to the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. The give to the single back. Oh, what a move. Got the first down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He'll do it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll go to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Demon Deacons are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Simon. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Give to the fullback. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Might be changing the route. They'll go to the toss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up third down.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And first down for the offense.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Paul. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains.
First down for the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Punts it out of the air. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to seal the edge on the right. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. And the Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. The Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to punt it away.
He'll field the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the ground with the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
And the Golden Bears will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And that one's incomplete. And the Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. Fires it incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the sack comes from the middle linebacker, who is the quarterback of the defense. Not only does he get everybody lined up, make all the calls, play the run, he can also rush the passer and sack quarterbacks. What a job.
The Golden Bears will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab on the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. They'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. Nice move there. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Demon Deacons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Beck's going for the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Oregon. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback running on the draw. Crosses the 35.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. They'll run the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Raymond. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll set up to throw, using the back as a receiver on the screen. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in at the 40. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Give to the fullback. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. It'll be a draw. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. And the Golden Bears have pushed it inside the 20. The give on the counter. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
and the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Easy completion on the shuffle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Gets it out fast. Thrusts that arm out. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Rides the back and leaves it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Breaks into the open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll leave it with him. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. No chance to run, but still a good gain. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. It's complete to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Demon Deacons will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Wake Forest! Quick strike through the air for the score. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Michigan is currently trailing in this one, but if history has taught us anything over the years, it's that closing out the maize and blue inside the big house is not easy. They're trailing by 10 to Oregon. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets past the marker. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a 1-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Raymond. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback's shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your spots.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And the Golden Bears decide to punt it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Picks up the first down, still moving. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Right back to the well. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Tosses it incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got his man across the middle. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And they pick up just a few on that completion. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Timeout called by the offense, 29 seconds left on the clock. From the gun. Rushes on him. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
You can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.